It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
It's the one and only upset specialist in the building, Thomas Boykin.
Yeah. Always and forever. Who? Your boy, Mr. Mike Jones.
The real Buckeye, Rob Boykin Jr., OH.
I.O.
Let's rock.
This is 234 Sports Talk. Fellas, let's talk about it, man.
Let's get it.
Man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about these ladies first, man. Women's college basketball national championship, man, wasn't even close.
Nah.
UCLA, 79. South Carolina, 51. Man, can I just run some stats down, man? Just a couple of stats before we get in this. Man, look at on the offensive rebound 17 to 14. Defensive rebounds 26 to 19. My goodness. Assists 23 to 9. Points off a turnover 19 to 10. Mm-hmm. Fast break points 11 to 6. Points in the paint 40 to 28. All in favor of UCLA, and that's why these women are the national champions. Fellas, what do you have to say about this game?
Look, and they didn't miss many free throws. They was draining free throws like left and right. No doubt. This was a clinic that UCLA ran. And if you looked at them defensively, it was a clinic on how to defend a high pick and roll. And they was not letting them turn corners. They were switching at every chance. They had to switch, and they defended the post in the process of switching. This was a defensive clinic. Big time. Offensively, shout out to your girl, Miss Betts, down low, because they had no answer for Miss Betts down low. None at all. The shooting was from UCLA was timely. Even when South Carolina went on a run, they had an answer. And they answered it real quick. And that's what I went back with as far as the Duke and the Duke UConn game. You got to have an answer for the counterpunch. She had an immediate answer. And it went from, they closed it to 7 and they went back up by like 12, 13. That's what you call an answer. I'm like, okay, you're going to press. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make you pay every time. So, yeah. I'm kind of sad your girl Dawn didn't grab another one, but shout out to UCLA for winning one. Big Ten in the building. We trying to make it a Big Ten clean sweep. Big time. Let's go.
I didn't think about that.
Let's go.
I didn't think about
what you got on it, Mike Jones?
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here, man. As far as with South Carolina, I'm gonna take the loser in this, man. A lot of people said and spoke on. They thought UConn was gonna beat South Carolina, and it didn't happen.
Facts.
Okay, I'm just gonna start from the beginning in the Final Four. UConn sat up there and had so much South Carolina had so much physicality against UConn, which it was going back and forth. Mm-hmm. But I think South Carolina put so much energy into that game, and I think when their opponent was UCLA, they like, man, sure, we got this. We really got this. I think they let their expectations drop a little bit. But lo and behold, man, UCLA, they've been a force all year long, man. They sure, what they got, 1 or 2 losses, if that.
3, I think.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
3. And they out-physical South Carolina. They rebounded. Offensive glass, defensive glass. South Carolina had no answer. And Dawn Staley, I don't know. It seemed like she was missing on the sideline. I'm going to give some critique to her, too. It seemed like she was missing on the sideline. It almost seemed like she wasn't even coaching that team, because I know how Dawn can be. Dawn going to feel like, you know what? You guys are better than this. Y'all play your way out of it. She wasn't calling a whole bunch of timeout. She let them play through it, and I think, man, that she wasn't slowing momentum against UCLA. I mean, there was a couple times she might have done it, but I think Dawn probably could have done more on her coaching end. I'm going to put a lot of these flaws on Dawn. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah. And and UCLA is that team. My Vols, man, my Lady Vols played them last year. I mean, in this season, got blown. UCLA beat the brakes off of the SEC. They beat the brakes off of Texas on. Yeah, Jeff, you said you said it, UCLA was not gonna beat Texas. All right, they beat the
Man, I
brakes
was
off
wrong.
Texas to get there.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Mike Jones. You made an excellent point, man. I think, and I believe you might be right. You might be on to something. The fact that they put so much emphasis on UConn that they had the mental fatigue was there from just being up for UConn. And then because like what happens in football seasons, like the year, like Lil Rod will tell you, the year Ohio State had a big mental win beating Penn State and then turn around the next week and lose to Purdue.
Oh, don't remind me. Goodness.
See what I'm saying? It happens when you put emphasis on a game. You can be mentally and physically fatigued from the previous game, which I believe South Carolina might have been mentally fatigued.
Yeah.
All right. So question. Are we just specifically on topic of the women's championship game, or are we talking women's whole Final Four?
You can talk the whole Final Four.
Okay, because there's an elephant in the room that I couldn't wait to address when we got here. and Jeff, I'm sorry if I'm jumping the gun. I apologize. If you tell me to shut up, I'll stop.
Hey,
but
you got the floor, Rod.
appreciate it, brother. Gino.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother. You know what? I'm not gonna call him Gino. You get your government name. Luigi. I'm calling by his government name. Luigi, you gotta do better than that, bro. You do. That was one of the most disgusting things I've seen a coach do on a nationally televised platform. Not the fact that he lost the game and went and had a heated exchange with Don. That's not a good look, but that's not the end of the world. You know, that shouldn't happen, but it does. Heat of the moment. You thought you was gonna leave here with an easy ring. You didn't. Okay, whatever. You got a little upset. That happens. But when you go to the media and start saying like, "Oh, just lying," brother. Don Staley shook your hand pregame. That was recorded. We all watched it happen.
Yep.
You're like, I've been doing it for 41 years, and every time before the Final Four, you always meet at half court and shake hands, and she didn't do that. We watched her do it. And then he goes, yeah, we ain't getting no proper foul calls, and you know what I'm saying? These girls tore my girl's shirt, and we can see the replay where she missed the layup, and she was so mad at herself. She did a Luka Doncic move. It was biting the jersey.
She crashed out. She crashed out.
Mike, she ain't wrong. I'd crashed out too. If I messed that layup, I'd crashed out too. I ain't gonna lie. But like, so she crashed out, and you're trying to leverage that to kind of smear, throw some stuff on South Carolina's name that didn't happen. Now, was that a very physical game? For sure. Did some fouls not get called for UConn? Absolutely. But that was also kind of on both sides though too.
Yeah.
Gino was more so mad because Don Staley had South Carolina mainly in the third quarter keep attacking and playing through that physicality. That's where Gino said, you know what? We can shoot the ball. Let's start shooting more. So he made an adjustment to shoot the ball more and then complained about physicality in a free throw difference. Brother, if I'm taking more jump shots and you're driving, you're going to shoot more free throws than me. That's not debatable.
Yeah, that's fact.
And Gino is, you know what?
He knows better
This
than
was
that,
only
dude.
so bad because he knows better and because Gino is too good of a coach.
Yeah.
Brother, you know basketball too well, Luigi. You will be called your government name. Today
Yeah.
you will be called Luigi, bro. We are not giving
Yeah.
you the Gino. No, you will be Luigi because you out of pocket.
Yeah. For
Honestly,
sure.
I thought his name was gonna be Eugene, but Luigi is even better because I didn't know that you could even do that with Gino with Luigi. But cool. But yeah, he's out of pocket. Coach, do better. Do better. I had respect for you. I lost a lot of it. I lost all of it when I saw that terrible apology. You could have kept that. You was better off coming to the media and saying, I stand on everything I said, all y'all go to hell. You was better off doing that than saying what you said. So, Gino, watch out at this point. I hope you lose every run from here on out. How about that?
Point
Yeah.
where you left off at, bro. Here's the other thing that we're forgetting. When the shoe was on the other foot last year, we didn't have this situation, and Don took it with grace. Don took it with style, took the loss and waited till this year. Now the shoe flipped, now you upset.
And did you notice that he ran back to the locker room before the actual final handshake line?
Oh yeah.
So he lied and said that Don didn't meet him at center court
When you wasn't
pregame.
even there.
But when she did get out there pregame, they exchanged a handshake by the scores table. So
Yeah.
you actually did the flagrant thing that you accused her of not doing. You just did it after the game.
Pretty much.
But he don't want to talk about that.
No.
Why not?
Cause
Gino, you are a liar. And that is a terrible thing to be as the leader of such a respectable program. Brother, you have one of the most ferocious runs in coaching history amongst any sport. Any.
Yep. Facts.
So to even take the smallest paintbrush and just throw anything on it is crazy. But lying, just blatantly lying.
Yeah. And then the late apology to go with it. No, come on, man.
You know, I heard he was having some possible health stuff that could have contributed to it. I pray that that
I'm not buying that.
Better.
I'm not buying that.
Me neither, but I'm just trying to be politically correct. For the
I'm gonna be politically incorrect. I'm not buying it.
Shout out to you. I ain't trying to get canceled. Gino, if that is the case, get well soon, but you need to manage that a lot better.
Dude, Pat Summitt was having more issues than what you was having, and you did not see her go to that capacity after a basketball game.
Hey, all you saw was an orange pantsuit cussing people out. That's all you saw. That's it.
But even when she was going through her medical issues, she never came to anybody out of pocket. Ever.
Coach Summitt, rest in peace. Shout out to you. Oh, my bad. As for the championship game, my fault. I got too mad at Gino. Luigi, sorry. As for the championship game, Don Staley did not make the adjustments. And I kind of saw her get frustrated, which you don't see very much of.
Yeah.
And I think that she thought she drew up a great game plan that wasn't succeeding. It was kind of like, you know what? Get it out the mud because I've done my part. Yep. And y'all are too good for this, so get it out the mud. And that can work against certain teams, not UCLA. Nah.
See, sometimes as a coach, you got to be able to go extreme to prove a point, to get people's head in the game.
Yes.
Play people that you would never think about playing. Just because you never know where you get a spark from.
I was about to say, it can't do you no harm because look what's going on with your typical game plan that usually works. It can't be much worse than that. So why not?
Hey, but look, hey guys, I'm just saying this. The way South Carolina played UConn, if you notice in that game, South Carolina did not take a lot of 3-point shots. They did not. They wanted to be. They was intentional about what they wanted to do.
Yes.
And I think they might have thought they was going to run that same game plan against UCLA, but the problem was UCLA was playing like the men University of Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody could have handled what they was doing. Listen.
Sorry, go ahead.
South Carolina was trying to be physical, man. They really was trying to be physical with UCLA, but UCLA was being, man, the white girl was like, hey, I looked at one of the white girls, I said, she looked like she every bit of 35. In her face. I ain't trying to say and be hating on white people, man, but, man, UCLA, I don't know if they a single-leg team or what. They look older. They almost look like a team that probably some of them players could have been on WNBA. I think South Carolina, I never looked at their roster for who is the hey, I never looked at the roster to see who was a sophomore, who was a freshman. I know that one girl is a freshman, but I don't know. I think South Carolina, man, got a lot of growth. What you guys laughing at, man?
No, I'm sorry. Real quick. The show just started. MJ got 25 already. We in the first quarter. Got 25 points. He hooping again.
UCLA, man. UCLA, like they got some veteran players on their team. Just by looking at their stature, you know what I'm saying? And I just think that Dawn Staley thought she was going to probably just ease into this and run some down low sets and just get on up out of there. But, man, UCLA was playing like some sisters, man.
Hey,
they were running up and down the court, man.
Did you see the stats that they put up for them three girls at UCLA, the three seniors?
What happened?
Them three girls for the tournament, them three combined for 147 points in this tournament.
Oh man, I'm killing.
There you go.
Give me the ball. I'm killing. What are we doing?
We got three people they're getting 147 points between them three people.
Yeah, bro. Give me the ball. I'm like that.
Come on, man.
What are we doing, bro?
And then the winning percentage, all three of them have won 115 plus games.
Now that I did see. Yes.
Dude, they're used to winning. This is what they do.
Hey, Thomas and Junior, you know the teams that were in the Final Four this year, there is a separation. There is a major gap between those 4 teams and the rest of the women.
Facts.
In the NCAA women. Yes. I mean, there's a major gap.
Yes.
I mean, you're going to look for these 4 teams, unless they senior led, but, man, there was a major gap in this women, and you probably see and say in the men, too. But now, I can say with the men, because Indiana surprised me with the men, but we're not talking about the men, but, yeah, I think there's a major gap with the women.
But keep in mind, that team that, put out was all UConn's team was mostly freshmen and sophomores.
Right.
And that's
what you do.
That's not a senior lady team. That's sophomores and juniors. That's freshmen and sophomores that's taking you to a finals or a quarterfinals.
Right. And I think South Carolina the same way. Almost.
Yeah. You're looking at a bunch of youngsters that have come together to play ball to get their team to a quarterfinal, which in women's college basketball, most of the time, all of your ones are not losing. Most of the time.
That's true.
And also this right here, listen. Okay, we can sit up there and talk about 4 and 5 stars throughout, the program.
Yeah.
But a lot of it has to do with coaching, recruiters that sits up there and picks a player that fits their system.
Facts.
If you don't have a player that, Dawn Staley know exactly what she wants. I'm pretty sure UCLA. I'm pretty sure just most of the UConn. Yeah, they got players that fit their system. Like you said earlier in another show, Thomas, that with UConn, he knows exactly what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to get no flashy player. Because if you're a flashy player that playing for Geno, you probably won't play for him.
I don't know about that because he's had some flashy players that balled out and he kept them underneath the reins, but they still balled out.
Well,
Rebecca Lobo, come on now.
But she wasn't flashy. Now the other girl that played with Rebecca Lobo what's that one?
There was one before Lobo that was just as good. Turn her loose, let her go.
Okay, but we ain't even gonna talk about UConn because they got thousands of players. Hey, Rod, June, what you think, man? Is it about the X's and O's or the Jimmys and Joes?
Or the Jeans and Jeanettes?
So, I would say it's a nice combination of both. I have seen, it's a sidebar, but it's still on topic. I have seen some discussions about the ages of players, and how that can impact winning. Just kind of like I guess one could say across all college sports. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like there's one thing to keep in mind that depends on the sport for how my answer kind of shifts for that. So for one, in basketball, that experience does matter. Like for sure, you know, of like being in deep tournament runs or Final Fours. You'd rather have a junior or senior with their headspace of I've been here before than a dude who just had to raise his hand to go pee last year because he was in high school. Like that does make a difference, of course. But in basketball, to an extent, if you can hoop, you can hoop. And that's why you see guys like Keaton Wagler from Illinois killing, guys like Darius Acuff killing, and these younger dudes really just balling for real. Now you go to football, completely different ball game because now we're talking about the difference in anatomy of a brutal sport. That changes things. And I'm not saying that Indiana cheated because they did not. They won fair and square, but they knew how to leverage getting a whole bunch of 23-year-olds to make that happen. So for basketball, I think it's more X's and O's. For football, I think it's more Jimmys and Joes. Mike, to answer your question.
Cool. I don't know, man. Like when we're talking about like UConn, because a lot of time, man, I don't know. If you took some of them players off of UConn, put them on another school, maybe Duke, do they perform as well?
They probably perform better.
If you put them on Tennessee, you put them on the University of Tennessee, which have depleted their squad. I've never seen a college team right now with 0 college players on the team. Hey, so I just throwing it out there. Just that's some extra info for you guys. Tennessee has no players on their team except for the head coach. But anyway, if you were to put them on the previous team that had some players with the ball, UConn players, would it make a difference?
Yes.
Or does a coach make the difference?
So to answer that question, there would be a difference. The difference is the individual numbers would probably be a lot better. Dude, they'd probably just go off.
So you don't need a head coach?
No. Well, to be talented enough to go out there and kill, you do not need a head coach. To go out there and formulate winning basketball with a team, you need a fire head coach. Like you need like a excellent coach. But if you take those girls, Duke the same way. Yes, Kyrie Irving played 2 games for Duke before he went down, but Kai's game was more like team oriented. If you take college Kyrie 2010 and put him at Oregon and say, or back then like Bama, and say, all right, Kyrie, you are at Alabama, go. You would see a highlight reel every game. It would just be just the Kyrie Irving show. And how do I know? Because Colin Sexton did it and got drafted by doing that at Alabama.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to Bama and kill, bro. And just get.
All right, look. And Rod, I'm going to put you in the same situation because I know you can play a lot of pickup ball because you're an athlete. And Tom, same way. You're an athlete. Jeff, you're an athlete too. And I'm an athlete. You went on like a Saturday morning pickup game and you get picked up by a squad. I don't know, sometimes you write your name on the board, who the top 5 is, or somebody say, I got Nick, I'm picking you. And then whoever team you playing, you run that court for like hours. And you look, there's so much chemistry. You don't gotta have a head coach to sit up there. You know what I'm saying? You just killing because there's chemistry. Everybody know where they need to be. You throwing passes that's unbelievable. You know, sometimes. So is a coach overrated?
No. And to answer that question, here's the best way I can put it. You are describing a situation where there's no coach on both sides. So that kind of plays a role in it too. But also for pickup ball, well, for me at least, because I play point guard in every type of ball that I play, I'm looking for the matchup. If you would kill him, I don't need, you know what I'm saying, Bruce Pearl to tell me, hey, get him the ball. He gonna kill him. And there's no real schemes being run. Now, if I had a pickup game where it's my team against a team where I don't have a real matchup advantage, and that other team is a pickup team as well, but they have a good coach, we're not going to win that game. We are not going to win that game. We might get smacked. Because
so then it's about the X's and O's. I mean, it's about the Jimmys and the Joes.
Oh, but you need both, because if you give us the triangle offense right now, and which is fire X's and O's, great. And we go play against a freshman high school team right now, we getting cooked. I'm gonna keep it 100. We are getting cooked. So they both matter, but when push comes to shove, you think about it, Mike? You gotta think about it.
No, because I'm gonna talk about Thomas. I'm gonna talk about Thomas' team that was in Germany.
Okay.
Thomas, if you played a high school team for what y'all had, y'all didn't have no. Y'all had a coach, but y'all won championships over there. Could y'all be the high school team that had
hold on. Yes, because now we're talking about matchups and like where that would actually matter. But if matchups don't matter, coaching is all the difference. And that's why coaching is so important, why coaches get paid so much, because as you progress through these tournaments, guess what? You will play at least 2 games where your usual matchup advantage is not a matchup advantage. What do you do now? Now we got to scheme around this. Those schemes mean more than people think, you know, because as fans, so I very rarely watch basketball as a fan to see the scheme. Football, okay, cool. I'm watching to see what, you know, your scheme, whatever. Basketball, I'm trying to see somebody kill.
No, I watch schemes in basketball. Really?
No,
I watch schemes.
Yeah.
I watch schemes.
Game is in football too.
No, right.
But it's easy. It's easy to watch schemes in basketball too, especially on the defensive side.
It is.
I think football got more schemes that's harder to adjust to.
Because it's why? Because it's a lot more moving pieces in football than it is in basketball.
No. I highly disagree with that, because yes, there's more variables, but the quality of the variable is different. Because if you're starting small forward is just getting killed, this your starting small forward, that adjustment is much harder to make than a defensive adjustment in football, because who do you have that's going to help, that's going to really like fill that role and give you that same scoring on the other side? So now like there's way more matchup problems that cannot be solved in basketball than in football, for sure. Way more. I'm nothing. I ain't gonna lie.
I've been playing basketball all my years of life, and I'm gonna tell you, football, you can scheme so much stuff in football.
Yes. Yeah.
That well, I don't know. Now that's on Thomas right there. Thomas,
hold on. No, I got you. Hey Mike. I watched Michigan scheme Jeremiah Smith completely out of the game. When Bruce Thornton was getting buckets with the Buckeyes, you ain't scheming Bruce Thornton out of getting no buckets. That's not a thing. You can play cover 2 and keep 2 guys on Maya and keep his numbers contained. and still have a shot at possibly winning that game. If you double a dude that's killing, it's an open three or open layup everywhere else on the floor.
What's my boy name that played Ohio State that they tried to game plan for Greg Oden? There was no game plan for Greg Oden.
It didn't matter what you did. And Mike Conley was his starting point guard too. It was wicked out there.
But when they played Florida, they tried to put Noah and what you call it,
and Brewer.
Brewer,
I know Brewer. I know Brewer.
Oh, Al Horford was on that team.
And Al Horford
sure was on that team. He was.
They was rotating trios on Oden and couldn't do nothing with him.
Right. So now,
you got to be like
to that matchup problem where coaching mattered the most. Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then once it was quiet, it was quiet. It was quiet.
Once they figured out how to minimize Oden, then Conley started like
for sure.
So look. Go ahead, Tom. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say so once again, like I still think in basketball you can still, if you had no coach, I think you can figure out a way. The players, y'all can get together in a huddle and say, hey man, I can start Oden from getting these points. You know what I'm saying? But football, man, you gotta have a coach to sit up there, and there's a lot of space that I don't know, man. I just think you could play basketball. Y'all guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I think you can play basketball without an actual head coach.
Oh, yeah, nah. So all right, so fundamentally, I do see what you're saying, and you're using pickup ball to kind of help make your point. I actually do see what you're saying. I do. But now we start talking about a shift in like the difference in leadership and power dynamics as far as who listens to who. Because to go to the same point, we watch pickup ball teammates go at it and about to become the blows because you're gonna listen to me. No, listen to me. And now y'all can't even win because y'all crashing with each other. This is where guys like Phil Jackson became the most important. Mm-hmm. Phil knew how to take all these different personalities and say, all right, look, we got to gel together. And they disagreed too. But once those guys start kind of butting heads, guess what? They can turn to Phil and feel like, all right, look, y'all gonna figure this out. But for now, we're gonna do boom, 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 boom. And Phil and that head coach keeps all those class personalities on one accord. That's essential. That's absolutely essential.
Well, look, me and Thomas talked about this some years ago. It's probably been some years ago. Me and you, Thomas, talked about it. Like we played without just pickup ball. I'm just talking about pickup ball. Okay. And man, I remember one time, man, I picked a team with a bunch of white dudes, and we played against some athletic dudes. Okay. We were running. It was just like them dudes were like cutting. They had basketball knowledge to where the athletic dudes just come pick it up. And it wasn't nothing. We didn't have a color. It was just a sense of being able to play an IQ game that won the game. So a lot of time we talk about Geno. You know, a lot of them players he's picking is IQ smart. Do they got to have him coaching the game?
Yes.
Probably not. I don't think they got to.
Hey, man, a coach sees things on the floor that players don't see because every player is paying attention to what they do out there. Like they have their role, they're doing their role, with the exception of a true point guard.
Because I was getting ready to say that because your point guard is supposed to see everything.
A point guard's job is to know what all the other 9 people on the court are doing at all times.
So he's a coach on the floor, right?
Yes. But there's still 4 other guys on your team who are just playing their role. The coach can see things from the sideline, and he draws up the schemes to win. Oh, trust me, if coaching was not important, these schools will be saving millions by not paying these people.
Ain't never lied.
They have a job and a very important one.
Hey, Jeff, what you think about it, big fella?
I'm just saying, bro.
I think you need a coach. I agree. I see what you're saying, though, Mike. You know, I mean, you can make it happen without one, but there's like Rob was saying, there's things that coaches can see that players ain't seeing. And then with not only that, but the wisdom and the knowledge, man, of the game that they bring to the table.
Yep. Facts. Sometimes that coach knows how to work the Jimmies and Joes. I might have
Okay.
you might have the Joes, but I might have some Jimmies that can cancel out your O's just from schematics.
Facts.
Well, why do coaches get fired?
Because, like, say for example, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I was a youngster, and I'm playing with a all black squad, and we play the typical all white squads, and they kill you with fundamental basketball just from system. You have them out athletically, it's not close, but schematically, it makes a difference.
And I've been there a ton of times. And here's what I always notice as the point guard: they're a point guard, brings the ball up, look dead at coach. Coach can give you 1 through 10 with his fingers, and then and then this whole scheme just happened. It's a team that I know we're more athletic than, but they just, man,
Hey,
crazy.
I played street ball, man, most of my life, man, as an adult. And we played a team that was undefeated. They was beating teams, man, beating the brakes off of them. Yeah. We had a coach. He didn't know what he was doing. He had no clue what he was doing. Mm-hmm. We went in there and we upset them because we, as the brothers on the team, we understood what it took to get this thing done. The coach took the credit, but we won the game. Well, he wasn't trying to give us nothing. Everything he was sitting up there talking about, we were like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Which is what we should have did at 2-3-4 with Porch.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
That's what we should have did with
what
Porch.
You just said.
Move out the way because you don't know what you're doing. Sit down somewhere.
All right, cool. So because yes, there will be some exceptions to the rule for sure, right?
Oh, it's absolutely.
Like a whole thing. So you are a Tennessee Vol guy, right? Cool. Let's have Tennessee go out there and play SEC ball next year with no coach.
In what sport?
Basketball.
I think talking about football. We're gonna win there against OSU.
You know better. You know better than that. Hey, we saw what happened.
Hey,
we all watched it.
Hey,
Mike, we all watched it. Come on, man.
Mike, stop smoking, man. Stop smoking. Stop smoking.
We back.
Hey, I'm playing, man. I'm playing. Okay, I'm cool, man.
Stop smoking.
I'm playing.
Whatever it is that you smoking, let me know what it is so I know not to smoke.
I'm playing, okay? I'm playing, man.
No, but it'll get wicked though.
Yeah,
it'll get wicked.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, man. At the end of the day, when we're talking about X's and O's, Jimmys and Joes, as Rob Borkin Sr. said and say, you know, I guess it does makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Especially like tonight's ball game, which we supposed to be concentrating on.
Oh, sorry.
I really believe you don't want to play lackadaisical basketball against UConn, because UConn, as we're seeing against Duke, can sneak up on you.
Yes.
Let me counteract that point, my brother. UConn, yes, while they're good and while they execute well, they have not faced a team like Michigan at all. Well, take that back. Yes, they did. And the last time they played a team like that, it was St. John's, and you see what St. John's did to them. What St. John's put on UConn wasn't pretty. And now you're talking about 5 guys that could do that, and they run systematics, and they're unselfish. Dude, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Hey, here's what I know about tonight's game. I'm not sure if y'all checked the stat sheet from the first game of the Final Four against Arizona. But what's his name? Mara, the 7'2" dude, he had 26 and 9.
And 5 blocks, I do believe.
Okay, so y'all know, typically he gonna have 8-9 rebounds, but he gonna give you about 8 points.
He gonna give you more than that, especially right now with UConn really don't have nothing to match him.
But that's what I'm saying. Typically, he gonna give you 8-9 points, but 9-10 rebounds. If he starts seeing matchups that he think is sweet and starts scoring 26, and it ain't much you can do about it down low,
it's a problem. It's a big problem.
See, Mike, to your point, ain't no coach getting around that. See,
nope.
I see what you're saying.
Nope.
I feel you.
Nope.
I see what you're saying. We here, but coaching does matter. But for that type of matchup problem, it's quiet.
There is no answer for that.
I feel you. But
look, because number one, you got a guy 7'3" with touch that can shoot a ball and can get what he wants in the post, and you don't have a guy that matches up with him.
His mid range is stupid.
That's a recipe for disaster, stupid. Dude. It's a recipe for disaster.
I got a question. When was the last time we seen a matchup that we thought that was one-sided, heavily dominant? Was it when UNLV played? And they lost. You know what I'm saying? You remember UNLV lost to Duke that one year when they was heavily favored and they was blowing out everybody.
I think the biggest one that I remember that hurt me, it hurt my heart when I watched it happen, that North Carolina State-Houston game, because there was no way in the world North Carolina State was supposed to win that game.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
There was no way in the world. No way North Carolina State was supposed to win that game.
So I can tell you one too. That was actually very recent, like in the last 5 years. And not just as far as a team matchup, but a matchup that a player should have easily won. Again, it was North Carolina. What's his name? Baycott, Armando Baycott.
Mm-hmm.
He was a beast,
and
he just. I'm not sure if it was Final Four or the National Championship, but he just laid a complete egg. And I'm like, dude. But he took so many shots in that game that I think it was still Roy Williams at the time, knew like, okay, hey, that's the matchup. Feed Baycott the ball. He just couldn't figure it. I'm just looking at him like, dude, he was killing it. I was betting money against him all tournament. He going crazy. I'm like, no, this matchup, he got to kill him. This man made me lose about $500 off a $10 bet. I'm like, bro, I could have went from 10 to 500.
Weston, did you bet on this one tonight?
Oh, no. Let me tell you something.
He said,
I know Michigan's going to win. I would never put U.S. currency in their favor or anything in their favor.
Man, you'd be a rich man tonight, bro.
No, I won't, because the odds are too easy. I'll put down $200 and win $238. No. Everybody know Michigan gonna win tonight. Come on.
Hey, on the cool, Charles Barkley said up there, and then he said, I ain't gonna say Charles say some stupid stuff. But he said, man, he thought this was the closest team that he's ever seen in the past decades that is close to an NBA team.
Oh, I agree.
I don't know. That Houston squad that lost to North Carolina State was a grown man squad.
I get you.
Right?
That was a grown man.
That's over a couple of decades.
Yeah. You talking about Alvin Franklin, Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Draxler, Larry Mishaw. Come on, man. That was a loaded squad.
Last decade, though. Last decade.
Oh, last decade?
Oh, you can even talk about Georgetown units that.
Oh, so, they was all grown, and they was 10 deep.
But look, here we go with this, though. The three-point shooting is the difference, even with Houston back in that day.
Okay.
Yeah, but these
dudes on Michigan can shoot you out, or they can take you in.
Here's where Rob Points comes in. When you have a coach, Jimmy V, didn't have the greatest athletes, systematically beat Houston.
Yeah.
They're not beating Michigan.
Just off schematics. So, dude, You put Akeem Olajuwon. You put Akeem Olajuwon on your inbounder, and leave Lorenzo Charles with pretty much nobody on him on a missed shot. And what do you think is going to happen if he misses the shot? Lorenzo Charles got an easy layup, which he dunks in to win the game.
Michigan ain't gonna let it be that close if they were to play.
Guys, you know what? Because you said the last decade, right? Julius Randle's Kentucky team is 2 years outside of that window. Because I was about to say that squad was dude. Yeah, they had 3. It was like 7 or 8 players all went first round.
It would take a team like that to beat this Michigan team.
I don't know that squad. No. What's your boy the Kentucky team that had John Wall and them was rugged like that too?
Oh man, you going like was it 08?
They was cool. That was no. That was
06.
That was
11.
No. Wall was in the league
because Derrick Rose was 07. So Wall.
You talking about 9? Rose was like 9.
Oh.
8 or 9.
Trust me.
No, he know Rose.
Rose was 8, which means Tyreek Evans was 9, so Wall was 10. Mike, you was right. My fault. 10. Yeah. Wall was 10 because Cal had them 3 killers back to back to back. It was Rose, then Tyreek Evans, then John Wall. Yeah.
Hey, if Michigan had to play that squad with John Wall on them,
beat the brakes off John Wall now.
Yeah, I think so too.
The brakes off them.
I think so too.
Now look,
that's your boy Cousin.
Yes.
Yeah, Cousin was gonna have to be. Cousin could defend that far out
at all. Now that team the following year, I think, with Anthony Davis and Marcus Teague and them.
Yeah, and Kilgress.
I think he was on that team. Yeah. Now that would be a better matchup for Michigan, but that John Wall team.
Oh no! What about Michigan?
I can't see it. Anthony Davis then was cold though. Marcus Teague was.
But Michigan is the coldest team right now.
Yes.
Do they lose a lot of seniors after the season?
I don't think that team has got a senior on it. I don't think.
I ain't gonna lie.
Lord have mercy.
Everybody come with crazy NIL deals and give everybody $50 million to break that team up.
I think that team is all. If I'm not mistaken, that team is all sophomores, juniors, and freshmen.
And people that got an extra year. Wow.
Dude, if they bring everybody back from all this, dude, that's a problem.
Hey, and did you guys see the Fab Five? They
caught me off guard.
Yeah.
All 5 on one accord. I said, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Webber for finally getting out of this
film. Jawan. Why he couldn't get Michigan on track? Jawan Howard. What happened, Tom?
That's not on him. Jawan was killing. Whoa.
Jawan was a killer. He ready to kill the referees and the other coaches.
What you got, Rob? What you got? I see the whoa face.
What's up?
5 seniors is crazy.
On where?
Michigan. 1, 2, 3.
They got 5 seniors?
5, 6, 7. 7 underclassmen, and a lot of those guys are like actually getting real minutes in rotation. That's terrifying. And then you got 3 juniors. 3. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This team, for the most part, it's they do lose some scoring, but not a lot.
Man, them dudes should go to the NBA, especially London. What's his name? London, whatever name.
Oh no,
Lundenberg.
He a senior. He's definitely going to the league. He's
going to the league.
He cold.
What about that big blockhead dude? That center.
He killing y'all. Mara is crazy.
Hey, Mara is a baller, dude.
He a junior, so he
should go to the league too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, but that big boy Arizona had was working with him though.
Come on, Walker.
No, not Walker. The big white dude they had in the middle of the counter and that was a little bit taller than he was. Hey,
Arizona gave it all they had, bro.
He could flat ball.
Well, Mike, they ain't saying a lot if they get it on the head. They ain't saying a whole lot at all. But shout out to Arizona. I definitely had
Arizona did good though.
No, facts.
They got crispy.
Great year.
My thing is, if Michigan had not been in the tournament, do you think this tournament was Arizona to lose?
I think it was.
That's a good question. That's a great question.
I think it'd be a toss-up because it changes the bracket of who they play.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
It changes the bracket of who's the number
you're
one
gonna have
seed.
UConn. You're gonna have either UConn or Illinois. I mean, what you got?
I ain't gonna lie. I would not. Nah, I actually don't think I would even. I probably still wouldn't have had Illinois winning.
I see what you're saying. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, it changes.
What I'm saying is,
they play like a whole different.
Yeah,
it
changes the whole. Yeah. It changes the whole bracket.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If Arizona did not have to run into this buzzsaw with Michigan, do you think they could have beat either Illinois or UConn?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember last week we said that game was likely to be the national championship
game. Yeah, the Michigan-Arizona game was the national championship game, and we anticipated a closer game. Michigan had other plans.
I got a question: Who gonna eat crow? Who gonna eat crow tonight? Of us four, with Michigan versus UConn. Who want to take UConn tonight?
You know what? I do, because I like Dan Hurley. Because Dan Hurley be talking crazy to people. I love him. He does the most fried stuff.
Rod just trying to get out of taking Michigan.
No, fact.
You ain't slick.
No. So if I were to put money on this game, I would put money on Michigan, but I would never do that. So that should tell my answer. But Dan Hurley, I like that he does stuff. I ain't gonna go too far into this, but he does stuff that people can't look like me get away with, and somebody got to do it, and I'm glad it's him. I love it. When they won that game, they won a game with the buzzer beater, and that rep that wouldn't give him no calls, he went head to head with him, looked him in his grill. I said, yes. Talk crazy to him, Dan. Talk to him.
No,
I love Dan Hurley, bro.
I am taking the M tonight.
Oh man.
No, I got Michigan winning this game tonight, bro. I got the Big Ten in a clean sweep. Women's college ball, men's college ball, and college football. It's gonna be a Big Ten sweep.
Big Ten, boy. Hey, Big Ten is kicking butt like SEC was doing. Man, kudos to the Big Ten. From an SEC guy. Man, y'all doing
it. To bring the SEC into this.
Man, we was kicking. We was winning.
I know y'all was. We can talk about that right now.
But it's y'all time now. But I know I shouldn't have brought them up. My bad on that.
No, you are good.
My bad, man. It's y'all time now, man. It's y'all time.
Let's have our time, man. Come on, man.
And then you got Jeff. Look, I'm up here against 3 Big Ten guys. Jeff, Wisconsin, Ohio State. Thomas could rotate with any Big Ten. So
yeah, true. Yeah.
So Jeff, who you got in this tournament?
Man, I got Michigan, hands down. They favored the Union by 6.5, 7.5. That's what they saying.
That's it.
But,
6.5. What?
I was 16.5. Look.
No, they saying 6.5, 7.5. That's what they saying.
Okay,
but at the same time, I think they're gonna open up a can on these cats tonight, man.
Yep.
Man, what my belt at?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Who ain't got it?
And this way I believe it's gonna go down. I believe that once Reed get in foul trouble, because that's what's gonna happen. Michigan is just gonna have their way.
Yes.
Because Reed to me is the anchor of that team.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do it by himself.
No.
And he won't. He won't be able to.
And he got a real fight down low tonight too.
And Mullins, I don't know how much playing Mullins get. Mullins ain't gonna get major shots either.
No, they're gonna shut that down. He might get a few here or there, but they're gonna shut that down.
No, you know who I give a shout out to from Michigan? That's not getting a whole lot of props, but he deserves a lot of props.
Who, the point guard?
Yeah, Cadeau.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Dude, Cadeau is balling, dude.
especially be playing through a allergic reaction that he had too. That actually kind of messed him up for a second. Like he had to like really take some real time to get his bearings back together in time for the game, and still had a great game. You know,
even like the announcer said, there was one point in the game he was 4 for 14, but he was having the best 4 for 14 game ever.
Hey, listen. I don't think Michigan got to be that efficient on offense. I think their defense is. People don't talk about their defense. Their defense.
I agree.
Yeah.
They can win that game 30 to 20, 30 to 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Look, I just got that strange feeling Michigan's going to score 90 again tonight.
Hey. You going 90, Thomas?
And Dan they done scored 93.
Hey, they done scored 90 points in every game in this tournament.
Ooh, I'm gonna say this game gonna be 60 to 40.
Nah.
40.
Nah.
Hey, Mike.
Nah.
Hey, Mike. I'm not gonna hold you. If Michigan holds UConn to 40, they're gonna have 110, bro. Bro, if they hold them to 40, the pace gonna be crazy, and they're gonna absolutely light them up. Now,
yeah, what you giving the point?
I think Michigan scores in the high 80s, and I think, I think UConn probably score about 70.
I was going there. I was thinking like 92.
Oh, that's a tight game.
I was thinking 92 to 75. 92 to 70. 95 to 72 is not a close game.
No, I'm talking about what Jeff was saying.
17. About 87 to 70.
Okay, so you saying about 17 points?
About 17. I think it's gonna be 17 or plus.
I'm giving it like 10 or 11 points.
I'm giving it like they've been beating everybody else. Give it to me about 20.
Well, because I've been called out for my pride, not letting me go with Michigan. I got UConn winning by 1 point because I ain't stupid, so I ain't gonna overreact.
That didn't. I got
UConn winning. I got UConn winning 82 to 81.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rod, that's sidebar. That's like you saying about Christian Laettner. Come on, man.
He said sidebar.
That sounds so forced, man.
Hey, Rob Boykin might be on to something, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, Rob Boykin, he on to something, all right.
I think he is.
The wrong pick.
Hey. I might was sitting put my money on what he's talking about, man. It'd be a long shot.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. If you put $10 on that, you will win $8 million tonight.
Man, let me tell you something. Rod, you make sure next show you got that belt ready.
Look, you got the belt right now, don't you?
As long as they don't get in a pressure situation like the Fab Five did and call a timeout when they ain't got none.
Now, you know what? And speaking of that, I was going to ask you guys, do you feel this team, and I do, you think this team is better than the Fab Five?
Ooh. Absolutely.
Yes.
I think so, too.
Absolutely. Reason being, number one, a lot more unselfish. A lot more. And more
deeper.
And more defensively sound.
And they can shoot the three better.
Yeah. Nothing.
And they're going to get the job done.
Not taking nothing away from the Fab Five. Because the Fab Five they were fired. No doubt. They were fired.
Hey.
I don't know. That's a good
question.
I don't know.
That goes
if
back.
I was going to compare a team, I'm comparing Kentucky team because I love this team with Delk, McCarty, and Antoine Walker against the Duke team right now.
No. They had a whip over there. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Now, keep in mind, Michigan ain't won a national championship in basketball since Glenn Rice.
Ooh. Been a long
they
time.
do.
Yeah.
They
the
do.
other team in Michigan that won a title is Michigan State, and that was Mateen Cleaves in them.
Hey, if Michigan lose this title game, this would be the biggest. What would you call it?
I would call my little brother and say, "This is point shaving."
Nah, but no, it's not, bro. Dan Hurley's in the building tonight, bro. Dan Hurley's here,
dude, it's point. If they lose this game, it's point shaving, man. It's point shaving at its extreme, dude. Come on.
Hey, he in the building to dry his player tears after this game.
Nah, bro. Hey, what y'all doing right now? That's hate. Mini Van Dan. Check it out, Mini Van Dan. Pull up on it, bro. We got you, Mini Van Dan. Wow. Pull up, bro. When you come to Dallas, I got one shot on me, but it will be a shot of E&J. So there you go. I got an E&J shot for you. MD 2020 on me, bro. I got you, bro.
Mini Van Dan. Do you think if UConn goes up and get up, surprisingly in the first half by say like 15 points, do you think it's over?
No. If they get this Michigan team down by 15, they better act like they're down by 15. You take your foot off the gas pedal for 1 second, you will get run over for real. Mini Van Dan car gonna be flat. They're gonna run it over with a Mack truck.
Okay, reverse the verse.
It's quiet.
15 by Michigan.
No, if UConn goes down by 15, they about to get routed.
I ain't gonna lie.
They go
down by 15 early, they losing by 48.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if they get down by 15, they getting routed, dude.
Guys.
Straight up.
Mini Van Dan, I got your back, bro. They hating on you.
What time does the game kick off, guys?
7:50, something like that. Well, 8:50 y'all time, but me, I'm Central, so 7:50 for me.
So it's getting ready to pop off here in about 20 minutes.
On Central too. Yeah. It's about to go
down. I ain't got nothing to add to this unless Jeff got
Eastern, man. Eastern.
Unless he got something to stir the pot or something. I don't know.
No, man, we saved that one because I know everybody ready to get into this business, man. At hand.
Yeah, brother.
And I do got something for you.
Let's go.
I do got something for you. But
come on, next time or this time?
I'm gonna save it for next time.
He gonna break.
All right, one time.
One time. Keith Thurman, one time.
That's crazy.
Hey, shout out to Wilder, man. Wilder won this weekend.
Shout out to Deontay Wilder.
Shout out. It's about time, man. He getting the W collar.
Now.
Hey, well, who he was fighting, he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Well, who he was fighting, he better won. Shoot, are you crazy?
Hey, I'm just happy, man. He got that dub, man.
That's what he needs to sometimes get your confidence level up, man.
Yeah,
as long as he ain't got to fight the Gypsy King no more.
Man, he better not mess with him. He better not mess with Usyk. None of them guys, man. Usyk tear him up. All right, fellas. Well, we've talked about it, man, and it's about to go down. Michigan is about to put up that trophy. The big man's about to make that clean sweep.
We gonna see what's happening after this one. We gonna see what's happening.
Y'all see that 10? Big 10
baby. In the house.
Big 10.
Okay. We gonna
sweeping.
All right, till the next time. This is 234 Sports Talk, and we are out of here.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.